Based on the title alone, I wasn't sure what to expect with Arthur Goes Crosswire, but having watched it, of course, I really enjoyed it. This is the first segment of the third episode of the third season of Arthur, and in this one, Mr. Ratburn pairs Arthur with Muffy. For a class project, they've got to write a 2-page report on any animal of their choosing, and honestly, that sounds like a dream assignment. And Muffy says, well, we can go on my father's yacht and do some whale watching, obviously to write a report about whales. And Arthur does this. He's not really fazed by it. He's a bit bored, to be honest, because there are kind of no whales there anyway. But something happens on this yacht. They encounter another person. A person that we have met before in a certain capacity, but I won't say any more than that. And suddenly everybody's fascinated by this, and Arthur begins to realise that he had this luxurious opportunity and spending time with Muffy and watching her big screen TV and things as well. He starts to act like Muffy, and by that, he starts to act like a snob. And with Muffy, we're used to that, it's from her upbringing, but Arthur, it's a very quick transition, and everybody's very unhappy with his performance, his behaviour, and well, he has to learn some lessons, and the way his friends teach him this lesson, I think, is brilliant. Very effectively done. I won't divulge it, but I really thoroughly enjoyed it. There were some great bits of animation as well. There's a bit where we get to see Muffy wearing Arthur's outfit, which looked really awesome, and there's a bit where Arthur says vomitrocious, which is one of Muffy's phrases, and it just sounds so weird coming out of his voice, out of his mouth. So there were a lot of things in this that I genuinely thoroughly enjoyed, and the message as well is really important. I did think some of the characters were almost bullying Muffy a bit, because I can't say too much without spoiling it, but they act like her in certain ways to show Arthur what he is doing, and sometimes they take it a bit too far and are almost mocking Muffy. And yeah, her behaviour is not great, she needs to be taught this, but there are kinder ways of doing it. So I did think they were maybe bordering on bullying ever so slightly, but I guess their hearts were in the right places. Definitely, I really, really enjoyed Arthur Goes Crosswire. I think it's maybe one of my favourite episodes.